and we use Hesun Mingjia is for our season like Chinese New Year and Mooncake Festival, so we can able to capture the market as much as possible in the market.
All right, thank you very much. Maybe you can tell us more about your customers and maybe where we can see your products.
So currently we have our customers, we have 112 retailers, and one retailers could represent like Eco Shop, and also from Jingheng 99 Speed Market. You can find major of our products in most of the key account like Aeon, Lotus, and hypermarkets, and even many of the 3Gs you can find our products. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The floor is now open for questions. If you have any questions, please raise your hand, state your name and which media you represent.
Yeah. Yes.
Good afternoon. I'm Shariful from Bernama. Congratulations on your prospectus launch. I have a few questions. So as of today, your wholesaler is 330 and distributor is 5 and retailer is 170. Do you have any target to increase it in this year, and maybe do you have any countries that you target for the expansion?
Yeah. To reply to you, thank you for your questions. Basically for this year, what we are focused is continue expanding in our wholesalers and our retailers and our distributor. Of course, in mind, what we do is, Malaysia, what we are famous for, halal, correct? So from our Jogging Halal is one thing that we can move from Malaysia to Southeast Asia. So that is our future plan.
Can you provide on the figure that you aim to achieve by this year? Wholesaler.
Wholesaler.
Okay. Wholesaler, retailer, and distributor.
For what we are confident in is, of course, the constant growth along the 20 years grows to today, correct? So for what we target is obviously we have about 3 to 5% of the growth yearly. So that's what we are targeting for.
So that will be an annual increase every year, is it?
Yes, correct, sir.
I think probably that one is more on your historical side, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so for the future, of course, let's read the prospectus first.
Yeah,
because
correct.
we're not allowed to provide any future guidance at this juncture.
Yes.
Yeah? So what Mr. Joshua just mentioned is more on the historical
correct.
growth. Yeah?
Thank you, Ajay.
Can you explain a bit on the digitalization initiative for the company?
Okay, for digital platform like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and it's actually the engine for our future brand growth. So that is mainly what we are doing because in young generation, what they are looking is handphone. So that is brand awareness, and mostly our sales actually come from our retailers and our wholesales. So this is a brand awareness. We want to keep it hot. We want people to know that we are still very, very actively in the market. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We can have the next question, please. If you have any questions, just raise your hand, state your name, and which media you represent, and our colleague here will pass the mic over to you. Yeah, in front of please.
Good afternoon. I'm Thomas from Malaysia News Channel. Okay, in the recent budget, in Budget 2026, the government announced that existing bakeries companies purchasing automated machines enjoy 100% income tax exemptions for 5 years. So does HSS plans to increase the automation machines before the deadline of 31st December 2030?
Yes. So basically for what the government is supporting, and we are very, very pleased with those kinds of news that's coming up to help, okay, especially for our group. We are expanding through the proceeds, and that will actually bring a much benefit. As what your question asked, I think is spot on. Okay, this is actually helping for the future of our growth. Yes, we are expanding on both our manufacturing facility 1 and 2 for a more automated line. And basically, this is going to help us to increase more than double of our current capacity. And currently on our utilization rate is about on 70% averagely. And we hope to grow a little bit higher than that. And that you'll be seeing on our performance lately. Thank you.
Okay, from the prospectus, there's a small decline of sourcing. and there's a big jump in manufacturing own brands. Do you foresee that in the future the plans will be increasing manufacturing own products and to lessen the reliance on third-party manufacturers?
To answer the question is this, our company found in sourcing this is still our main business because it's important for us to tackle the market. So we are able to tackle the market because we are able to source for our customer. We provide convenience. As for growth for the market in our own manufacturing, it's basically because we want to open up new market. And in order to open, we have to develop our own new products to be able to put into a new market. So it's not just about rely, it's actually our business model. Our business model is something that we are able to give a convenience. So that's the main point, and that's what makes HSS special.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the great answer. So we can have the next question, please, right over there. Yep.
Hi, congratulations on your launch. I'm Victoria from The Star. I just wanted to ask, what are some of the consumer trends that the group is seeing in the bakery and snack segment, and how you plan to capture that in terms of opportunity? And another question would be, what has been your biggest challenge in scaling HSS over the past 20 years, and especially now amid geopolitical issues and all that, if that has ever affected you? Yeah, just that.
Okay. To answer to you, because you know HSS, we are under the consumer sector, correct? So what we actually target is a daily necessary item. Okay, it doesn't matter about pricing. It doesn't matter about what consumer will have because it's a daily necessity. So what we do is our challenge to your question is we need to constantly develop new packaging, new pricing, new product mix. Okay, and also we have to cater to the price that consumer require. Like now you see, okay, economy has a problem. Okay, there's war, there's things, there's oil price, right? But what do? We still need to eat, right? And we have a lot of festivities and season. This is the beauty of Malaysia, correct? So we have different of races. So we still go on with our season and our daily. So we need to be able to be smart, to know how to do the pricing, to cater with different segments. And that eventually we also have to move on to premium items. Okay, so people will have different range of choices. I hope I answered your question. Thank you.
I think to add on as well, since so many years of establishment, geopolitical issues is not just happening today.
Correct.
Over the past 20 years, there's so many different crises, issues as well.
Correct.
But here, HSS are successfully launched prospectus.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have time for at least 2 more questions. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and our team will pass over the mic to you.
Sorry, just one last question from me on the digitalization part. So you said you wanted to enter online retailing now. Can you explain more on that?
Okay, for what we are planning is we have to follow the trend, right? Now currently it's a young generation trend doing e-commerce. So especially we can go into TikTok for a lot of live stream, right? Live stream, we go to Shopee for those e-commerce shop, right? So this is a few things that we are planning after this IPO. What are we going to do? On the Q4, that's what we're targeting to do. So you will see a bit more of the news later on.
So you target to enter online e-commerce by Q4 this year?
Q4, correct. Yeah, according to the prospectus, correct.
Okay, what are the gross profit margins for biscuit, cookies, and cakes?
Okay, so I think in the prospectus it's quite clear. Gross profit. Yeah. I think let me just go through that and give you the right figures. Okay.
Actually, inside the prospectus, we got disclosed about the GP margin actually by business segment. We emphasize our business segment is from sourcing, trading, and manufacturing. If you refer to the prospectus, our latest financial year 2025 result, our margin for sourcing is 17.1%, our margin in trading 11.9%, and our margin in our manufacturing 30.7%. You can refer that the details in page 280.
Perhaps you can give a breakdown on the specific bakeries, like cookies, biscuit, and cakes, specifically on these products.
Currently, we actually been sharing our GP margin by products.
I add on one because we have 6,500 SKUs. So we actually see the whole growth in one sectors, and that's how we actually tilt. So we do a smart management on that.
Another question is for daily consumption by Malaysians, normally what do they prefer to consume? Will it be more on cakes, biscuit, or cookies?
If you see, actually, if we see a culture of tea time as snacking, correct? So basically, it's a different timing. You choose what to eat. In the morning, you might choose biscuits because it's easier, correct? But in the afternoon, you want to have a tea, so you go with cakes. But nowadays, it's easier because of the conveniency that we can make it into smaller packaging, so that our kids can bring it to school, and that is something for sharing. So what we see is actually you don't have a specific time when you eat. So it's basically it's in our culture. So as long as that carry on, I think I can answer the questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We have time for one last question before we end this session. Okay, if we have no further questions, we will end this session now. Thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
For members of media, you can head over to the upper level for your lunch. Thank you.